romantic relationships, one of the things I was told, and I started to notice it as I got older, is you want to see people in different phases of their life so that you can see how they react and how they act in those phases, right? Like,
how can you do that if you only know them in this space?
Man, the thing is, life is going to bring them different things, and you kind of see it, like how a person reacts to not getting their way, how a person,
so
like when they
different circumstances,
when they lose a job, do they panic?
Yeah.
Do they just suck back into themselves,
or they reach out to God?
Yeah, or they lose a parent. You know what I'm saying? In their happy space,
a tough one.
when people run into money. Do niggas get different on you?
Or without money.
Yeah, like now I got this money, you don't even hear from them. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't need you on this podcast no way.
Boy, listen, because somebody got a different set of friends. You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait till I win the lottery. Fuck this podcast.
Listen, I was gonna donate some money and I was gonna leave.
Just pay me back. Just pay my shit back. All right.
I was gonna put a couple dollars in the Dropping Dymes, and then I was out of this. $1 billion, nigga. That is evil genius money.
Look, I'm going over here to
that's the type of money niggas ask for when they want to blow up the earth. I'm gonna blow this whole earth up.
Dropping dime.
Dropping dime.
Singular.
Over here.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
Welcome to Dropping Dymes, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome
back.
I missed y'all, man.
I missed y'all too. I feel like it was a long time in between, but
was it
like a week? But it's cool.
Okay. It was a long week, man. I feel like it was a long week. It was a lot of
it
was a lot of work that went into the pre-sale, man. So I think that was what kind of got us. Well, got me. I was putting stuff together for
and
that.
I appreciate the results from it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
we do.
Thank you. Like I know I said it on the little commercials, but I really mean that shit. Like y'all really came through. Y'all came through even on the last day.
Yeah.
And on the next day, y'all came through like, "Hey man, sneaky boy."
I'm gonna tell y'all our secret. It ain't even about us trying to make some money. We're trying to grow this, and what you all supplied to us, you're gonna get a shirt back, but it's really help increase what we're doing to put out better content for you all. So we appreciate you for
That's
real.
literally like the little lights and stuff. That's literally what the t-shirts was about. Just getting stuff to try to enhance what we're doing for like with this, like to try to spread this message. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a good camera. We're gonna end up
some better mics.
We may even give light people a couple dollars
for them donating their time.
For them to donate their time. Yeah. That and when we get these sponsorships from good old Red Bull and we ain't got no Dr. Pepper in here yet.
Hey, look, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, put a smile on. You know what I'm saying? That's our happy space. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But but for real, like in real life, man, we really do appreciate you guys. We thank you. As always, thanks for coming back.
For sure.
There you go. That's the biggest one. Thanks for coming back to rock with us. We appreciate y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend
about your friends
to definitely come and just listen to us, man. And I know we always talk about YouTube, but hey, we on whatever your favorite platform is for listening to your podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts. Yeah. We're on Spotify. Of course, we're on YouTube. Hey, you let us know if we missing one, and we'll try to get on there too.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll try to get on there too. He'll try to get us on there too.
Google Podcast.
Got you.
He'll try to get us on there too. So I don't want to lie to you. I ain't gonna do it. It's gonna be wild.
I figured out.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey man.
I'm glad you're here because this Byron.
This Brandon.
That's Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Wallace. And I say that because you'll never see another one of us, and we'll never hear from another one of you. So when you bring your comments, your perspective, bring it to us, man. We appreciate it because there's thoughts that we never think of, never will think of that you got. And we want to hear them. Just like we about to throw all ours at you.
I'm talking about throw them at you too. it's probably good.
Hey, you calling us out in them comments too.
Yeah, we
put names.
They be calling me.
Yeah, definitely throw. Definitely get you. Yeah, even y'all. You. But yeah, man.
One day we respond to him, but it's cool.
Oh shit.
He will.
Nah.
And because my man, y'all can hear these sniffles.
Oh yeah,
a little under the weather. What y'all can't see
weather,
is this motherfucking force field I got right between me and this nigga.
Yeah,
and I took a handful of vitamin C to make sure for the next episode I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It protect me too.
Hey, but I'm much better than where I came from. God damn.
Yeah, I'm so happy, man.
Shit.
Glad my nigga feeling a little better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But hey man, like I said, thanks for coming in. Thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for spending a little time. We appreciate you guys here at Dropping Dimes. And man, we're just gonna jump right on into it.
For a good one.
Yo, I got this in my inbox from a young lady that I'm cool with. Her name is Kim. Kim, thank you for this.
Thank you,
Kim said, what's your vetting process for just letting people in your life, whether romantically, whether it's friendships, like whatever type of relationship it is. Or and then we expanded on it, expanded on it.
Yeah.
And even like your jobs or job opportunities or what you're looking for. I mean, of course it's going to be different, but what does your vetting process look like? And I thought it was pretty deep. I thought it was a pretty good question. I thought, well, not even pretty good. I thought it was an awesome fucking question.
Yeah.
Especially considering how much we see and hear relationships being talked about.
When she brought it
all
to
over
her,
the
when she
place.
dropped it in your inbox, I know we often like we have a first thought, and then as we think deeper into it, it kind of evolves. It may be the same line or it may differ. What was your first thought when you saw that in your inbox in your own personal life?
Honestly, because she and I have like some deeper level conversations.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even answer it right then for her. Like I told her, I was like, man, I'm gonna have to think about this shit. Like, because it really, like, first of all, it make you take a step back and say, damn, like, do I even have a real vetting process?
Yeah.
I think most of us do, whether we know it or not, or whether we even think about it like that or not. Most people, like, for like romantic relationships, it's that talking period, right?
Sure.
Where you like, all right, I just want to get to know you. And then we all kind of have that list of things that we're looking for in relationships. You know, like, especially now, I think it's become really big and everybody like, oh, these red flags.
Red flag.
And then some of us just, you know what I'm saying, just being honest, like we look past red flags and be like, oh, that must be leading us to the motherfucking circus, right? So
That's exactly what you're
yeah,
going.
you know what I'm saying? Like you headed to the motherfucking circus. And guess who's the featured clown?
Well, I promise
Your
you.
ass. So I think that's the talking process, right? Where you're trying to figure out if this person's even, like what we say, if they're worth your time, or if, you know what I'm saying, like if they're sweet, if they're kind, do they cook, all these different things we come up with or reasons to think of. So I think we just kind of go through that process,
Yeah.
right? And most of us don't look at it as a vetting process, but it's just the talking stage.
Yeah, but how do you develop like your vetting? Because when you first start dating, you first start trying to get in a relationship, shit, it might be a red flag, but you don't really know. You don't create red flags until you get experience.
And I think that's the biggest part, the experience part. I think our vetting process becomes more and more, I don't want to say complicated, but it becomes layered as we get older and we get more experience under our belt.
So what's your vetting process now? I mean, we always talk about how old you are, but like you got experience in that age. So what's your vetting process? And I'm gonna say romantic, but then also like friendship.
I think I honestly think they kind of play initially, especially as far as the foundation.
Yeah.
I think they're both, I don't want to say the same, but they have certain elements that are close to the same, right? Where you're just looking for people who are good for your life.
Yeah.
People who bring something to your life outside of, you know what I'm saying, that surface shit. Like, oh, we talking, we laugh and we joke and all that shit. That's great, but like when I'm really going through some shit, can I call you and say, bro, like, or so like, hey, if you got a minute, can I drop something off on you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like our Thursday call.
Yeah.
Like we call, we do the topics, but we also, the first thing we ask is, how was the week?
Yep.
Or since the last time we talked, how y'all boys been? We play football together. We don't really talk about that shit out there, man. We got something else on our minds, right? So
How do you get to that point of thinking that for somebody? Because like just because you run across somebody, like when do you start to like we met and then it's like, how do I think I want to get deeper with Wallace? Where there's 20 other people on the field, But how is it like while it's past this first test or something like that? How do you get deeper? Or because you don't know when you about to get deeper, or if you need to get deeper.
So in my mind, a simple conversation can get more and more complicated. It can start to delve deeper, whether we even pay attention to it or not.
Yeah,
it can be something simple like we'd be like, "Shit, how you been feeling this week?" "Man, I was straight, man, but shit, work crazy."
Yeah,
like, damn, what you mean you work crazy? Like, man, nigga,
I think that shows a lot from somebody like, because most people, I think you put a message in our group like, "How you doing?" I'm fucking dying, bruh. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
But the person that's like, "What you mean, bro? What's going on?"
Exactly.
That shows you that I actually care about you.
Right, exactly.
To me, that's part of my vetting process. When you show me that you actually care about me as a person, not the figure that I am or the space that I'm in, that means a lot to me.
Exactly. And that in one shows that you've grown and developed as a person to an extent where you understand like there's still layers to this whole shit, right? There's other people that you'll speak to and you'll be like, "Shit, what's happening, man?" Nigga be like, "Ain't shit." Or nigga be like, "Man, shit fucked up. Damn, I hope that shit get better. See you when I see you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you,
I be like, "Why you even ask me?"
Yeah, because there's some people that you just don't fuck with on that level. Yeah. So you're not looking to have that level of conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? So, but even when it is people that you cool with, if you're not in that headspace where you can handle what's coming with it,
that's true.
Like again, like what we was talking about, where we do that emotional dump on folks, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes we need to be sure that they're ready for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it can put them in a bad headspace going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Something that probably sound kind of corny, but just came to my mind is like, because I know somebody recently that told me they was going through a tough time, and I just know like everything that I got going on, everything that I'm feeling right now, I wasn't in the space to really give them the attention that I thought that I should give them. But I'm like, I want to help you, but I'm probably not. And I kind of backed away from it.
I probably not.
But I think there's a space or a way, I don't know how to do it, to say, look, I care, bro, but right now I can't take any more on.
I can't right now.
And it was, to me, it sounded corny in the moment, but like that's real. Like I care about you, but right now I just ain't got it.
Shit going on myself,
And I think people don't, and sometimes you can almost take offense to a person not wanting to hear what's going on with you. But it's not that. It's as easy as saying, "Hey, are you in that space where you can even take this on?" Because like you and you can be like, "Hey, this shit about to get heavy." Yeah. Like I got a moment going on. You good with hearing it?
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need to hear it.
For sure.
Sometimes you just need somebody to hear it. You don't necessarily need them to add to or take away from. But you just need somebody to listen.
We got a new cohort with all this, and he gave us something. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I think it was just for him to be able to open up and express it, for had the space to do it. I think that was huge value, and I don't know what that's gonna do for our relationship moving forward. But I think that's one of the things, or some of the things, that can increase or get past that first step of your vetting process.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, romantically, I think it's the same thing. It's just like you hanging out with the person, you getting to know the person, but you still kind of watching their actions. Those little things, like that they even saying, like, I'm so tired of her telling me about all her shit. Like, you like, damn. Okay. Man, I hate these motherfucking kids, man.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Oh,
okay.
All right. You pay attention to little stuff like that.
It
ain't necessarily always the quote unquote deep conversations. Like, so what's your 5-year plan and shit like that? That shit is amazing. They can have an awesome fucking 5-year plan, and then you find out like
she don't love her mama.
They hate her. She hates her. I was just about to say she hates her mama, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and hadn't done anything to try to fix that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing, like, cause I ain't gonna say we. Some people have situations with their families, right? Like, bruh, like me and my mama ain't spoke because of some shit. I don't want to go too deep into it. Cool. If you ever want to talk about it, I'm here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'm good with that too. If you got one of them type of situations, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But if it was some shit like she ain't get me nothing for Christmas 2 years ago and I ain't spoke to her since then, You should probably speak to your mama.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck my mama.
And
You
look,
right.
We probably don't
You
get
right.
talking until you do.
Right. Listen, that's why when I say that next level, like, fuck my mama, like, you right. This probably gonna be my last conversation. Here. Like, I've had conversations when I was getting to know somebody, and the whole time I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm never speaking to you again.
I do the same thing, brother. Same thing.
Never,
like, I be like,
and I'm in my
I'm
face
nodding,
like
I'm
this.
good. Yep, I'm good.
Yep.
I don't need this
That's
no more
crazy.
in my life. I'm good.
Listen,
I'm out.
I can already tell this is about
How
to
you
be
say
fucked
it?
up.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Nah, for real.
I ain't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think the vetting process, man, is essentially like it's damn near like a interview.
Yeah.
Like you
don't know you in.
Yeah, that you don't really know you in. It's an interview process. And whether we want to look at it like an interview or not, that's essentially it's kind of what you're in. Whether it's a actual where some people got a line of questions that they ask people over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then there is the observer, right? Where you just kind of sitting back, watching people, watching how they move, the things that they do and say, even how they talk about their current friends. That plays a part. You know what I'm saying? Like how much of your business, how much of their business you telling me, and you don't really know me.
Because I know you
when I
gonna
tell
tell
you,
the
I
same
do that
thing about
shit.
me if I open up.
You know
to
what I'm saying?
I do
So
that shit so much, bro. Like, oh, this motherfucker telling me too much.
Too much.
You know,
Like we just met.
Too much too soon.
How you told me all that man been, and then when you meet the person, now it's kind of awkward for you with them because you like
tainted.
I already know you. You know what I'm saying? You did blah blah blah
And look,
last
what's
summer.
crazy
You know what I'm
is
saying?
you only seeing them from that person's perspective. Cause they might be seeing they might not be seeing the truth.
Right. And
But they didn't tainted your views.
and then when they get cool, they be like your homeboy, your
Exactly.
neighbor, and they
Yeah.
leave you.
Exactly. They left me out on the island
leave
by
you
myself.
out. You know what I'm saying? So
In the goddamn
kicking the can by yourself, throwing the ball up by yourself again.
Look, I was good at that.
So I think it becomes essentially an interview process, and I think and like I know, especially when we talk about romantic relationships, one of the things I was told, and I started to notice it as I got older, is you want to see people in different phases of their life so that you can see how they react and how they act in those phases, right? Like
how can you do that if you only know them in this space?
Man, the thing is, life is going to bring them different things, and you kind of see it, like how a person reacts to not getting their way, how a person like when they
different circumstances.
Yeah, when they lose a job, do they panic?
Yeah.
Do they just suck back into themselves? Yeah. Like,
or they reach out to God?
Yeah, or they lose a parent. You know what I'm saying? In a happy space, when people run into money. Do niggas get different on you?
Or without money.
Yeah, like now I got this money, you don't even hear from them. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't need you on this podcast, no way.
Boy, listen, because somebody got a different set of friends. You know what I'm saying?
Can't wait till I win the lottery. Fuck this podcast.
Listen, I was gonna donate some money and I was gonna leave.
Just pay me back. Just pay my shit back. All right.
I was gonna put a couple of dollars in the Dropping Dymes, and then I was out of this. $1 billion, nigga. That is evil genius money.
Look, I'm going over here to where
that's the type of money niggas ask for when they want to blow up the earth. I'm
Dropping
gonna blow this whole earth up.
Dropping dime.
Dropping dime.
Singular.
Over here.
Nigga say I was gonna blow up the whole earth if you don't give me that lottery money. But yeah. So I think that's vetting, and I'm sure it's more. I can probably think of 30 other things after y'all talk about y'all.
Probably so.
But honestly, up front, like that's how I feel. I feel like it's like an interview process, and of course it gets deeper for the romantic relationships. And I know that sounds crazy, but I think the friendships end up being just as deep, in my opinion. Like I think usually we think the romantic ones get deeper.
What's crazy is you probably tell your close friends or open up to your close friends more than you do to your romantic partner.
Bro, let me ask you this. Do you have like one friend that you tell everything? Or do you kind of spread it out? Like you got certain friends that you can talk to about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could talk to either one of my friends about whatever.
So you only got like two friends?
Look, like us.
Right, like you talk to us about everything, or you just talk?
No, yeah,
I
could. I'm saying, yeah, I could talk to both of y'all about whatever I got going.
I got
talk
you.
to my other friends about whatever I got going on.
Yeah,
like it ain't like I'm gonna talk to Byron about this, but I can't talk to him about that, so I'm gonna talk to Wallace. Nah, all of my friends, like who I have as friends, I can literally talk to each one of them about whatever.
Every single thing. Yeah.
Nah, I think I got like certain things I talk to certain people about because I know that they either more apt in that space
and they can relate better sometimes.
Yeah, or they don't care about that space. So I'll be like, it's kind of no point because I know where he gonna take it. I'm like, I'm not really trying to go there.
But you still can.
So I don't want
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can,
If you
but
don't,
I
it's the
choose.
feedback. Like me, like I know if I talk to him about this, he gonna look at the shit in a whole different way. If I talk to him about this, like he probably
gonna be
give
a
me a
different
more
conversation.
realistic conversation. But the question was, can you?
I can talk to anybody about anything. I'm pretty cool, but
you
I just
probably
choose.
shouldn't do that. Okay.
Exactly. That's why I choose who I talk to about what I want to talk to him about.
I think, like I was told, don't let any one person know where all the bodies is buried.
That's real.
So it was always kind of spread it out.
Save
You know what
you a
I'm
couple
saying?
years on the back end.
And not even say just the bad shit. Like sometimes it just it's kind of the discernment, knowing which friends you can talk to about different things. Like I could talk to him about certain stuff that I probably wouldn't talk to you about.
Yeah.
I can talk to you about certain stuff that I wouldn't talk to him about. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to him about certain stuff that I might not talk to either one of y'all about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think
But is that for the response or just because?
I think it could be a little bit of both.
I think it's more so the response because.
I think too,
yeah.
but and that was what I was saying. Like sometimes it's certain shit that me and you could talk about that he wouldn't know anything about.
I can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
Yeah, you can't
So,
relate.
yeah,
So it's not so much for the response, but the actual knowing, the knowledge.
I can't.
Yeah, like being knowledgeable on the whole thing.
Out of what I was just saying.
Right. Yeah. So so just being knowledgeable of what's going on.
You're right.
You out there with the blower blowing leaves and shit.
I'm about to go do that too.
Man, like pouting and
I
shit.
wish somebody would talk.
You're right, Byron. That was good.
So I think that was what I more. You know what I'm saying?
That make a lot
like
of
not
sense.
saying that you can't talk to him. Like I think
It's
he's
just,
a listening ear.
Yeah.
But would this nigga know how to help me cook this? No.
It ain't going nowhere.
That nigga like cook a lasagna? Like no.
Music make me kill somebody.
Right.
Sing at they
The 40%.
hug
The
their
40%. I gotta go talk to that 40% that you were talking about.
Yeah. Talk to them.
So as for me and my response, I think it's an interview process that can become layered, like really, really layered. And of course it becomes more and more, I don't want to say complicated because that make it sound like it's you know what I'm saying? Like almost like it's a test. But I think it does become
shit. Life is complicated.
Yeah, it becomes more
to get
complicated.
Inside of your life circle, it should be complicated. I mean, it's not gonna be a goddamn SAT.
Yeah, but then there's some people that you just click
important
with.
Things.
Yeah, it's some people that you just click with. Like you meet a motherfucker, you like, damn, you alright. You know what I'm saying?
They still gotta show you.
Yeah, it's still and
y'all personalities might feel good together, but once they start showing you they ins and outs, it might be like, that's not really what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
To me, like when I first thought of it, I actually thought about the NFL draft. Every team is going out and checking on each one of these players, vetting their abilities, vetting their personality, vetting their scholastic ability, their community, like all of these checks that you do. It's a background check. And I started thinking about like dealing with people. And I was like, they do these things because they know what's important to them. So they check on how fast you are because they know how important it is on the field. They check on your aptitude because they know how important it is watching film or learning plays. Like they check on these things because it's important to what they're trying to do. So I'm like, as we grow and evolve and experience, we're defining, we might not even say it out loud, we're defining what's important to us. So when I go and I meet Byron and Brandon on a football field and I see that they joke around. I like joking around, but they also trying to look a little deeper into life and family and growth and shit. What did I do yesterday and how's it gonna help me tomorrow? Like those kind of things that I'm learning as I'm scanning, because I'm a scanner. I'm a listener. As I'm learning, I'm like, it's almost like he passed that test. He passed the test. Even though I'm not thinking it's a test, I'm vetting Byron because some dudes out there like, yeah, man, I was out at the strip club last night and goddamn spent $1,000 and now I can't pay my rent. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna connect with you. That's just not my thing.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Not gonna connect.
For sure.
Rent, god damn.
Yeah.
Not gonna connect with you, my boy.
So I'm
Because
just,
you can't stay here.
Man,
I think understanding what's important to you is the first step to me in vetting. It's like, what's important to me and what would I want to be around me? And then you start, I mean, you can't be so rigid where that's it, but you just start feeling like, all right, this is a like you say, it's a good dude. He may do this or he may do that, but at his core, he's a good dude. I can kick it around him. I'm comfortable with him. Those kind of things. And the same thing with a woman to me is like, what's important to me first? Shit. I don't necessarily care that you can't cook, to be honest. Because I didn't already know how to figure out how I'm eat. But can you give me my words of affirmation? Can you support me in my dreams? Because I'm a dreamer. Like, those things matter to me. And if you don't do those, then it's like, fail the test.
Can you suck the chrome off a bumper?
That's a great.
That shit is important.
Golf ball through a water hose.
That shit is important.
That's strong. That is strong.
Gotta find what's important.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's my thing. Find what's important to you.
That nigga off, didn't it?
Yeah, that one got me. But that's what I would say is like understanding, and I guess it's always everything starts with you in your life. Honestly, look at what you feel like is important, that you want to be around you, that you even aspiring to be, even if it's not you right now. Try to figure out what that is, and then set those bubbles. And as people pass the test, they step a little closer, until they're your best friend or just somebody that you really find refuge in.
Man, let me ask you this, because I know like vetting kind of goes into what I hear a lot of people say, but like, are you one of those people like you got to earn my trust, earn my this, earn my that?
No, I'm honestly. So it's hard to get in here, but I give everybody, like, you got my trust from day one to you, and then you show me it's not needed, then yeah, it's out of there. Now, I getting here, it's tough, but like just on approach, I trust, and it's probably one of the things I've had to work on is like everybody I run into, until you show me something different, I trust you. But once you show me,
it's a wrap.
I'm not even gonna say it's a wrap.
No,
my antennas are up. 2 antennas.
Can you like maybe talk about that a little deeper though, as far as like what got you? Have you always been that way to where you got my trust immediately until you break it? Because some people have been through stuff to where it's like, I'm just not gonna trust nobody until you earn it.
Until you show me, yeah.
So how do you have that mindset to where
I think.
just give you that off top?
I honestly don't know, because it's always been that way. Even when I was a kid, the 2 dudes I told you about, like, I mean, they were still great friends, but it was off jump. Like, you my friend. Like, we cool. Well, not friend, but I'm cool with you. Yeah.
It was your friend, nigga. You wasn't betting nobody. You was 12.
Yeah,
you was just happy to have niggas around.
Hey,
Finally, somebody throw me this fucking ball.
I'm still like that. Thank
No,
you.
I don't gotta catch no more over the shoulder catches to myself.
All night long, bro. But yeah, I've always been a person, and it's probably because I wanted friends. Because I told you, I didn't have friends. I didn't get friends easily growing up. I got people that liked me because I was good at a sport, or I was good at math or some shit. But like
That
friends,
nigga said I was good at math. Well, that's hilarious.
Niggas want the answers, man.
Yeah, niggas want to cop off his test, huh?
it would have been you too.
Well, that's fun. Fuck it. I don't trust niggas' answers. Goddamn.
This nigga was a mathlete.
I didn't go to
He was a mathlete. He was a mathlete.
I write the answer on the mirror for you. Make sure you get it wrong.
Exactly.
But no, yeah, as a kid, I kind of felt like I was trying to figure out ways to get friends, so I just allowed people to be my friend from jump. But then people started showing me, and I started to develop some discernment, but I still started from the root of I'm cool until you show me something different. And I don't think I've been scarred enough or hard enough from, because I know it's possible to be like, you know what, I'm going to hold you off. And I get thrown off by people that's like this. When I first meet them, I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. We good, yeah. But I can understand.
Like Nacho Kid with Batman. Yo, that baby. Batman was like, nigga, it's me, baby.
I just want to play.
Fucking with it.
I don't know you, dog.
Right, I don't know you, dog. Literally, dog.
But yeah, no, it's something that has evolved, but it started from the I guess the perspective of I want to be your friend, and then it's just grown to like I'm still open to you, but I know people can hurt me, So you're gonna have to eventually vet your way through to get here.
I'm kind of like that too, though. That shit makes sense, but it ain't because I wanted friends. Goddamn.
I know
It's
you were
just-
cool, and everybody wanted to be your
Man,
friend
shut
and
the
give you
fuck
their
up.
money. And
Damn, like money. No, hell no.
You gotta earn my trust first. I don't know why.
Nah, it's more so like he said, like you ain't my friend, but I just feel like you should give everybody like the benefit of the doubt, just cause clean slate. Like
yeah,
I don't know, you ain't did shit to me. Why not? You know what I mean? But it's a quick goddamn drop off.
Switch.
Look, hey, I ain't gonna lie. You got a small window of opportunity, but you got the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm not, because sometimes I might not even give a fuck enough to even wanna.
That's
That
the
sound
biggest
real.
part for you.
That sound real.
I don't give a fuck what you do, bro.
I don't give a fuck enough to even try to earn your trust. You know what I mean? Like that's too much, because that means like I want to be invested in being your friend. Like I don't give a fuck about that.
Like that shit has always been baffling to me. People be like, you gotta earn my trust, earn my respect. I'm like, how the fuck does that
Yeah,
how does that happen?
I don't care
like,
enough
I
for
gotta
you
show
to
up at this
earn-
motherfucker on time enough
You
time
see
for
what
you
I'm
to be
saying?
like,
So that's why
I trust that you.
I just accept people with the open
I
arms.
say you can earn, or somebody can earn my trust, or you can earn their trust by the thing just being you. Like if you just the way that you move, you earn my trust. Like you ain't never had to like, hey, I had to save you from this and that, or you did this miraculous thing. It was you just being you, and I was like,
but it was already open though. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
I feel like if I'm here, right, on the jump of everything, like
Okay, I see where you coming
I'm
from.
probably not gonna even
give you the chance.
give you the chance for me to earn, because that's just gonna be what it is. You see what I'm saying? Unless
I you.
out the blue,
But I still,
whatever happens.
But I still think like we just keep it flag football. It's people on the team that's like right here to you.
yeah.
But you watch them and you see them and you listen to them and you like, damn, I do trust this dude. But it's because of what they show you. It wasn't like they were trying to do anything specifically for you.
But
they
the
showed
thing
you who
is,
they were.
they're not there to me.
But I'm saying if they were, and it's some people that's like this for you.
So
Be honest.
So this is my thing.
You gonna be honest? I
Yeah,
need you to be honest first.
but that means like that's just what it is. So
Yeah.
I think with me, as far as with the shit you talking about, like it was already
You saying it's a wall
clean
from
slate.
the jump.
No wall, clean slate. Everybody come in, but
Yeah.
when you see the how shit moving and acting, it's like okay,
Got
okay,
them tick marks.
You see
Exactly.
exactly.
But imagine you're somebody that's like this, and you still interact with people.
Yeah.
They show you that they're worthy of your they're worthy of your trust over time. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying like it ain't like I'm coming to you to say, hey, can I fix your trust? But if you show me who you are over time, I'm gonna let you get closer. No matter if I'm like this or I'm like it's an open slate, but I'm trying to get you here.
I feel you. I'm just too stubborn for that.
Fact.
Yeah.
Pick up that mic.
He's saying as that person, like I'm this person. Like,
Yeah.
You gotta. I don't want to say you gotta earn my trust, but it's more so you gotta be the person that you're presenting.
Yeah. No, you definitely got to be you.
At all times, like I don't want you to come to me today and be this one person, and then tomorrow you some totally.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like you just said, I could go to a game today and see you acting a certain way. Then next week, see you acting a certain way. It's like, all right, bro, he actually cool.
Yeah.
Let me actually go. I can fuck with him.
But see, it's the opposite, because with me, I'm a just assume that you a real nigga, and I hate using that term. I'm assume that you the person that you're presenting. But as soon as you show me that you're not, then it's
Yeah,
okay,
so
that's it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like that. I'm gonna give you 100%.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
gonna
to.
give you this 100, and then I'm gonna let you work your way down. But like he said, when I see it,
That's it.
You can't tell me, oh, that should only be 2 points.
That's it.
I'm gonna call it 20.
That's it.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Like this is it's gonna be
'Cause
my
it's
it's gonna be my grading scale on
I
it.
already gave you the opportunity. Like
Yeah.
Being as a child, I was like that. I was open, I trusted, I was honest. Then as I grew up, I started getting done bad by people I thought were my friends. As I got older, my vetting process changed as far as I don't even trust you.
As it should. Yeah.
I
So-
got
That's
you.
what I was saying. He may have went through, a person like that may have went through something so traumatic or defining that it created the barrier from jump.
Boom, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this though. I honestly feel, and it's just me, and I may be like just gullible, but I still feel like
I am.
I feel like, yeah, we know you are. I feel like people who are trusting, even when we go through situations that would make us say no, you shouldn't be that way. We may put that wall up for a little bit, but I think even deep down, we still like, oh no, like you still because, and we may, yeah.
I think it's tough to say that though because everybody's different. Everybody responds to different things. So, like you feel that way about you, but I might have felt that way about myself, and then something happened. I don't know how I'm gonna respond, but then I create walls that stay forever.
But I feel like even those people deep down still have the feeling of they still trust because motherfucker it's women who've been raped, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like just being straight up, like
raped or abused.
Yeah, like you got to make it. I don't want to say the worst situation, but to sell it,
killing people on music.
Hey, people do that all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, and sad thing is,
God damn it,
like,
exactly.
so let's say a woman's raped. For a while, she'll have a wall where she trusts nobody.
Yeah.
But because of who she is deep down, she's going to let people in.
But does she? But does she have a wall that they have to earn their trust into?
It's that extreme. A lot of women don't come back.
I would doubt that.
I would like to see the numbers on that.
Yeah, we really got to see the numbers because I know
I bet you it's more than 40%.
40 is your favorite number. You and Braylon, nigga. Him and Braylon. 40 got them shook, man.
Got fucked up.
Got them shook. But I definitely think, and like you said, like there are some who are scarred who never come back from it. But I know.
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person.
But I know women who have been in that situation and not to say sooner than later, but eventually went back to who they are at heart. Of just being like, I trust you until you fuck up.
Hey, look, I honestly like to get into the conversation of how you recover from a trauma like that. Like, is it therapy or is it just time or is it experience? Like, what? Because to me,
I think it could be all of them.
That's for real. That's the ultimate like, fuck you, forever kind of thing. But to be able to come back from that, like, what does it take to do that? I think that's like spending time with God, therapy, all that kind of shit.
And I think it depends on the person.
For sure.
Because if it's somebody who's spiritual, they would say, okay, I just need this time with God. Like, God will help me through this.
God will bring the people that
and then there's some people who need therapy. Yeah.
Real quick, y'all three, have y'all, to progress the vetting process topic, has y'all's vetting process changed over the years? Have y'all
absolutely.
It's some things that I will accept, not because that they were necessarily bad. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just going to accept it now. But it's like, okay, I can actually see why someone may move like this or why, you know what I'm saying? Like, was there a red flag when you were younger that's not a red flag now type thing? Or has your vetting process changed any from, you know?
Hey, I'm going to go here. So, look, like younger, I was like, yo, she got to be in shape. She got to damn work out. She got to have a body that's like this. And then as you get older,
I'll hold back. I'll hold back for you then.
As you get older, you like, shit, life happen. And look, I like a little thicker meat. Like that, just that vetting is like, I opened that door for somebody that before it would have been a no-go.
Right.
And look, now I know how to talk to people. I enjoy talking to people, learning personalities. Like it's a completely different me stepping into the arena. So yeah, I see you being able to get inside of this door a whole lot differently, even though you can't. But that's kind of how I view a change. That's one change in my life.
Yeah. To me, I think that the vetting process grows just on your evolution as becoming an adult.
For sure.
Like the shit, like of course it's gonna be your baseline stuff. Can she read? That's baseline. Like we know that gotta happen.
Gotta be able
tornado.
to read.
Gotta be able to read. so
you good.
That part is in there. But then like how you said, like when you're younger, you're like, shit, because I do this and I do this, she got to be able to be like this too.
Yeah.
Like that ain't gonna be everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna and even
forever.
even if they start that way, it's not forever, right? So then you have to go back to the base stuff, but then realize like you got to evolve with your stuff too, like because you ain't gonna be this forever, right? So I think it's gonna be some stuff that's just always gonna be there. Like it's gonna be some simple, maybe
if you're a liar.
It's like you a liar. yeah. That and like for me, one thing that I'm probably just not gonna evolve from is knock knees. If you knock knees, it ain't. I'm not gonna get
Bro, we
past
had
that.
this man. Listen,
What you called it?
this nigga got a
Your
fear.
Your leg shaped like
of
an A.
knock knees,
like
bro.
if this your knees
At the
and this is the
knees.
bottom,
Can't
I'm
do it.
not. I'm probably your
You
feet ain't
you
never
wanna know
touching.
what's funny? Like about like my initial vetting process, and it's for like friendships and relationships.
I've been waiting.
Like sense of humor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like number one. For
Like,
me.
bro, and it's crazy because it is like, bro, like if you just
You
grab
gotta
this
be able to
bitch
laugh at
taking
this
life
shit.
too
Yeah.
serious, we probably not gonna.
And that
We ain't finna rock.
and to me that's that baseline stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
nah,
saying?
it
Like
is.
that's the baseline John. Like, all right.
But I was just thinking about
Laughing.
how I met you two niggas. Like,
Yeah.
first day him joking,
roasting his ass.
took it.
Hey, the truth got to come out. Destroying it.
We was joking.
Yeah, I was joking. I was joking.
we joked, and it was cool. Same shit with Byron. You know what I mean? But you know, and of course, shit that adds on. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
other shit. But that initial shit like that, like you know, if you like, yeah, that's with everything. And I think that's crazy. Fucking sense of humor.
Does it matter where you meet the person? Because like if I met you on the job site,
Nah.
day one, I'm probably not gonna joke with you. Cause I don't. Like it's business. But on the flag football field, because of who I am, I can joke.
Anywhere.
So to me,
a joke is anywhere.
Yeah,
Funerals, church, doctor.
But I
work.
mean, you, and I think that's why you got to continue to see people because.
But
day one at work, you wouldn't have seen that from me.
But it's how how you do everything, right? I ain't coming in that bitch. You know, like it's
Clown.
yeah, you
Clown,
know what I
nigga.
mean. It's
Start
everything
thinking
could be
feds.
subtle or whatever. It's just different.
yeah,
Like with him, shit was different than with yours. Like you know what I
you
mean.
talk
So
about his goddamn nose first day.
I
That shit was
didn't, bro.
fucking
That
crazy,
nigga-
bro. I was like, you don't even know this guy.
I didn't, bro.
Hey, I'm
Why
gonna keep
you
saying it where everybody believe it.
Yeah, clear.
I was,
Lying.
I was just about to say, I don't think that nigga said that.
I did.
I swear he did.
I
dog.
swear I did
That's
it.
what I heard. I laughed too.
This nigga crazy, man.
Cool,
Why the
dog.
fuck would I talk about a nigga nose?
You talk about everything, literally everything.
Not a nigga nose.
I had a Nike T-shirt on, nice Nike T-shirt.
That shit wasn't
had
nice.
a pocket
It's
on.
exactly
on it.
why it wasn't nice.
And he
I had
was-
a nice Nike T-shirt with a black pocket. No, it wasn't
Bruh,
nice.
it was for your iPad or something when you running this shit. Oh, they thought through it, bro. This nigga got a fucking Nike shirt on with a pocket on. What you got? Some goddamn going to school or some shit?
Bro, it was a
I don't
terrible
use it.
fucking shirt.
But everybody liked the shirt.
No,
except
they
you.
didn't. No, nobody told you that was a, who. Nobody
Hey,
told
look,
him that was.
hey, look.
Nobody
they
said.
they ain't say nothing, so they liked it.
Exactly.
40% of these people in here like this shirt.
Nobody said, "Hey man, that's a nice Nike shirt." Now, when folks see something nice, they usually gonna compliment.
Not always, because I like that goddamn jacket you got on. I ain't say shit today.
But I know you like it. But I know you like it.
Nigga hater.
And look, and I know he liked my goddamn pocket
No.
shirt.
So me being a friend, it was like,
Oh,
hey
that's what
man,
that was.
that's a terrible fucking shirt you got on.
That's what that was.
That
He
is,
did
that's
call me on my hoodie that looked like a cow. That shit.
right. You ain't worn it
I ain't
since.
never wore it. Took that shit off that day. I appreciate you, bro. Don't die.
It wasn't a good shirt. That's
Don't
all.
die.
That's it.
That's the kind of friendship you got.
But
I
I'm saying,
appreciate you. Don't die.
The humor.
You should.
Was it every time y'all the vetting process, like y'all may have had to sacrifice something going through that? Like as far as, you know what I'm saying, something you may have.
Nah, hell nah.
It's like, no, they don't have this, but
In life,
in life, it's just as a person and a friend or anybody.
yeah, I have.
You had to cut somebody off because as I got older, you just not a part of this vetting process that I'm newly adding on to. Or something.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
so
for sure.
hold on. Vetting process is usually like in the beginning, right?
Right.
So you saying if they've already made it through the vetting process,
Right, and like y'all just kind of.
But like Byron said, you evolving.
yeah, I'm evolving,
And the
but
things that are important to you are changing. And now that person doesn't fit that anymore.
Resume, now you done signed a friendship contract. If there's something that in that contract, now
Get their ass fired.
but
You know what I'm saying, right?
but this the thing about that. You have, like y'all said, you got friends for different reasons, right? I feel like I do have a friend who ain't as evolved as maybe me, right? But he's still my guy, but it's for that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
I get what you're
I
saying.
don't cut the nigga out because he ain't evolving with me. But I got him for that.
But you still value that though. Like I got a friend of mine who was reckless, but now he's extremely highly spiritual.
Yeah.
And like every conversation we talk about gonna end up talking about something spiritual. And I really don't even want to get into it because I know.
But y'all, what else did y'all have in common though?
We had a lot in common when we was younger.
Yeah.
But now that we've evolved and everything that he ever want to talk about is this, he didn't step a few steps back in this vetting circle.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, God damn, dog. All right, I feel you every time.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not too far attached from, because I still got that in me. I still got that in me. I'm just trying to level up, but I still fuck with people because of this. Like, you know what I mean? Or because of that.
See,
because it's still there.
I do have some areas where I cut stuff out of my life, and if that's all that you were bringing to the table, then I'm probably cutting that out. It's probably going to distance us. Now, we might continue to communicate, but it's going to distance us.
That's different. Further. But when it's the conversation, all right, whatever. You want to talk? Cool. Da-da-da-da-da. That's it. I still get to laugh and joke about whatever they talking about. I still get to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still moving on.
Bro, let me say this. I in the vetting of this relationship I was trying to be in, or I ended up being in, physically, the young lady wasn't necessarily what I would usually go for, right? Not necessarily, she definitely wasn't knock-kneed, but all the other physical attributes that I appreciated, she ain't necessarily had those, right? Yeah. So when I look back, I was like, damn, like, that was different for me. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was because she was so top-heavy on other things, right? So it was easy to look past.
Including being top-heavy.
Yeah. But no, she definitely wasn't that either. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though.
Fuck, man.
So then you go back and ask yourself, like, would that have lasted?
Yes.
If it, because you weren't getting all the things that you were looking for, you were, and I hate to use the word, but you were kind of settling in certain areas.
And that's why I feel like what's important to you.
Right.
And they talk about that, and not to cut you off, even though I'm gonna cut
you
you
good.
off.
Yeah, I know it's what you do.
Damn.
Not to cut you off, but
all right, look,
here we go.
Be Marsh.
Yeah.
Hey, you know this thing they call it 80-20 rule. And it's normally like you got 10 things. This person does 8 of them. This person, then you got 2 of them that's wrong.
Here's what Wallace does wrong. Here's his 20. He's gonna give you 20% of your liquor on the floor.
Listen, you got to buy that man a new rug for Christmas.
It's 20%. This is why we only drink tequila. This is why we only drink Blanco tequila, because Wallace can't keep his glass.
We just talked about this.
It ain't even the table.
Just talked about it.
I be out looking for tables.
My hands move too much, dog.
The nigga talked with his hands, and we told the nigga stop talking with his hands. Then we did.
Today. All right, today.
But I feel like,
all right. So real quick,
ripping his shorts apart.
Them 2 items of that 80-20 can be heavier than all 8 of them other ones, and that's what people don't pay attention to.
We talked about that before on here.
Oh, well, the new listeners.
No, I'm saying
that 20.
It was this season, wasn't it?
That 20% can have more density than the other 8. It could be fucking 8 pillows, and I got 2 bricks over here. But them bricks mean a lot to me, even and you not doing those or you are not those. So
we talked about that.
How can it last?
With that one conversation.
Yeah. He almost lost his life.
That's why I brought it back up.
Yeah. Sacrifice and settling. Yeah. Like, when does that become a sacrifice, or when does that become
I think if you start to look at it like it's something that I can't live without, I think then it's becoming a settle.
The golf ball in the hose.
Yeah, we talked about that. Like if you ain't got that in you, if you ain't like, I just like, I don't mind giving oral, right? If that's something that you require and it ain't happening, that's a problem. Right. Because if you ain't in the right mind state and you still want that, you gonna go find that.
That's a bar.
So when we were talking about the physical thing, like, you're not necessarily what I would typically lean toward physically. Then it's like, damn, like, would that affect my discipline?
A walnut through a straw.
Yeah. But then it's like,
Alabama,
like, but then are you is that the only way you looking at her?
Probably.
Because let's say she can suck that walnut through a straw,
she can't read.
but she ain't cute. What if she ain't even
But
cute?
you know that ain't me anyway. You ain't gotta look at me. I ain't doing not cute. So yeah.
That's when you gotta be attracted to them.
So that's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's your Shelby plug.
Huh?
That's your Shelby plug. Right there.
Hey, shout out, but nah. That
She got 80. She make money. She cook. She funny. She got.
I wouldn't know. We talked about this before. I won't even know. Unless I work with her and goddamn, I see her every day and I be around her and like okay, shit, this is a nice person. Yeah. And
No,
typically
Like-
you tend to look past the looks because you see it all the
They
time.
more situational attraction.
But yeah,
And you
but
like, you know
at
what?
the end of
You
the
got some
day-
nice cheekbones.
Yeah,
you start to
man.
notice
You
little shit.
find
You like,
something.
you got some really pretty teeth.
you find something. But
I like how you read, man.
me,
Even though they protrude because you still suck your thumb.
I won't even know, brother. And I won't. Yeah.
I think that'd be a dope thing for people to do, like you just said. Because sometimes that 20% can outweigh the 80, and I never thought about it like that. So if you wrote out like a priority of 10 things you found most
Important.
that you wanted most important out of
Yeah.
a person,
We talked about this.
A couple of them still
he
gonna
probably
wait
wasn't watching
more.
it.
Oh yeah, he don't watch shit.
these 3 things at the top may be your top priority, but they might have all the 7 at the bottom. But
Yeah.
like
Them 3 heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something a lot more people should probably do
And it's
Definitely.
usually sex
at the top.
For men or
for a lot of men.
yeah.
The
'Cause
respect,
you can get
respect, support, sex would be it. Like the
You can get
That's it.
that
a
whole
top
80,
3.
right?
But
And-
then it could be
and
something
it's
like spirituality.
great, beautiful,
Yeah,
all
but
this shit.
that could be your
Machine
top.
fucking
You know what
like
I'm
you
saying?
want to be, like you want it. And it be like, damn, you gonna lose, your 80 for just, some 20% of little. Yeah.
All 10 of your qualities? 'Cause that's like
Hey, look, all 10 at 100%? No.
Not at 100%, but no, I think
She
I
might
think you
she
could be
might
all
suck a
10.
walnut through a straw on Monday, but never do it again till the next Monday.
Your birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah,
I think that's life. I think that's life.
That's just life. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just how life goes
I
sometimes.
think
Yeah.
that's where people is getting shit fucked up at.
Yeah.
This might be a whole nother topic, but I just feel like that's where people are looking for something super perfect that you just really not gonna get. Because
No.
that's what we're so used to seeing now right there on our phones.
For sure. Everything that you like is right there.
Oh yeah, you gonna always see some finer.
It looks in the
Listen.
perfect, they the perfect light and all of that. They done went through 100 photos that look just like this one, and they picked the one perfect one.
And they edited that one.
And it's like you're going around looking for this in real life. It's like, bro, you ain't finna get that.
I think that's when
Like
maturity
the person
comes.
even in that picture ain't even that.
Yeah, I think that's where the
Bro,
maturity
and
and
then-
understanding what life is like.
Yeah.
Cause you understand, like you can't
I'm-
be your best self every day.
I'm more of a natural beauty type of nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
Let me say how you
yeah.
look when you come from the pool.
Man, I
Yeah.
be telling you. Well, you wake up and
your whole
you still
pillow,
got
goddamn,
the
full of
head thing
makeup.
is halfway on. I want to see what that looks
Whole
like.
pillow full of makeup and all. Yeah, I ain't.
I don't want to see none of that shit, y'all. No, fuck that. Come over here. No, I'm just talking
dress,
shit.
Dress
Listen,
your ass up when you
no,
come
let
see
me tell
Byron.
you, like, nah, because I'm not even a makeup dude.
Yeah, me-
I'm not
I don't-
I'm not a fan of
yeah,
makeup.
it ain't-
I don't all them wigs
When you
and
say
weaves
you're not
and all
a
that shit.
fan, you don't like it? Or
No, so makeup. So to
These
me,
niggas
makeup
finna
is
get
an
in trouble.
enhancement.
For sure,
It's to enhance what you have, not to
Yeah.
rebuild
Yeah.
or make you someone else.
Yeah.
So like, if you're doing something, and this is just my preference. I'm not. This isn't to drag anyone that's doing it.
Yeah.
But like, if you put on some eyeshadow, cool. If you do, you know what I'm saying, you do a little something to enhance what you got already, cool. Don't go and change the tone of your face completely. Like that's
you got limits to it.
yeah, like I'm just not fond of it.
Yeah.
I'm not fond of like a whole caked up face.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm just not fond of that.
This girl stormed out my goddamn room in college one time. We was about there, and I said something about her makeup. Man, she got up. I said, I don't like that caked up makeup on your face.
She was about. Hold on, time out.
We was there.
Hold on, time out.
We was there.
Time out.
We was there. We was there.
This is you trying to make her your girlfriend, or
Oh,
you
no,
just trying to fuck?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me?
I'm not gonna say that.
So you mean to tell me
I was reckless.
that you avoided some pussy because
I didn't
of
avoid
makeup?
it. I didn't avoid it.
He didn't think it was gonna. He didn't think it was gonna
Well, he
stop
shouldn't
him.
even.
He didn't think
shouldn't
it.
have.
So hold on. I think
you wasn't
I
the
think,
big brother to tell
I
me.
think
I
it's a
shouldn't say
difference
that.
also, right? It's
But look,
about
the
what
reason-
you would
the reason-
fuck
but listen,
and what you would like
the reason I would,
be a girlfriend
the
over.
reason I would not be even think about being her boyfriend
Yeah.
was because of all the
No,
makeup
I got
was
that.
kept up. Okay.
And I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But we talking about fucking. We ain't talking about
I
being
don't
my
know.
girl.
I don't know about
now.
that shit.
That's two different. Hey,
It's been
that's
too-
a different
it's been
thing.
Too long.
Now.
I don't know shit.
That's different.
I'm not even trying to fuck the girl with the
Be
cake
honest,
up.
bro. I don't want that on my pillow.
Yeah, I don't want that shit over here either.
You can't even get it out. But no,
Right.
I honestly,
That should be on your clothes and
I
shit.
like makeup as a change up. I
Man,
like
listen.
you wear your regular raw face all the time, but then we go out and you throw a little makeup on. I like that because it's
Listen.
but you
enhanced.
still say a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It's not. I don't want that cake though.
Yeah. I'm not.
I don't want
that's
a new
just
face
me.
on top of your face.
No,
Yeah, that's
I
just
got
me.
you.
I don't want you like a
that
whole
ain't
different person.
that wouldn't have been my girlfriend.
No, I don't think
do
so
it.
either.
But I would have definitely. Yeah,
I know you would have.
Okay.
Take
Cheers to
it
you.
down.
Nigga, that's crazy. This man avoided.
Hey, I didn't avoid nothing.
You did.
I
You
really
fucked up some
want
pussy because you
to-
wanted to talk
That
about
ain't
her
the-
makeup
that ain't
right
the-
there.
that ain't the-
He said, well, we were right there. I was right there. And I said, you know what?
She
I
asked her
don't
the
like.
leading- She asked her.
Nigga
She
said-
asked her the leading question.
Nigga say, is that Fenty?
Man, bro.
Foundation.
She
girl?
asked
Oh.
the leading question, and I answered
What-
the leading
what was-
question.
what was the
I don't
question?
remember, but that was the answer.
That wasn't the question.
That was the answer.
Man, listen. Baby, I love whatever you doing right now. Hey, listen.
Tell them what they want to
Man,
hear.
come on, man.
I
Man,
really
this college.
like
You
you,
trying to
man.
get some pussy?
I was reckless with everything. My mouth was included.
Clearly.
Yeah, back then I probably would say some crazy shit too.
You wouldn't have walked out no pussy.
I didn't
Nah,
leave.
I wouldn't have walked. But I'm gonna tell you, like, so I wouldn't even.
taking this shit.
So honestly, I probably wouldn't even been there. That's what's
Yeah.
crazy. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even been there because
I was definitely open to it.
yeah,
For
of
that
course,
day.
because at that time you were just like,
Why not?
nigga, whatever's on the plate.
Wet.
But for me, it at that time I was like, I had already
Experience.
put these like a certain
What was important to you?
my categories in there. Honestly,
Okay.
so if it was like if it was a whole bunch of makeup, I pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Okay.
I ain't know you wore that. You be like, God damn.
Yeah, I don't listen.
I'm gonna go ahead and go my
This the
way.
thing. And she probably looked nice with the makeup. But who gives a fuck about any? That's not your girl. You don't have to wake up to this. You literally just fucking.
So for me, man, my grandfather told me this shit, man, when I was young.
Say more.
Eventually you gonna have to answer for this shit. So that was always my thing.
okay,
In
I
my
feel
mind,
you.
I'm gonna have to answer
You
for
want
it.
using
Ulterior
rubbers.
motives didn't give a fuck.
He wasn't using
That
rubbers.
motherfucker-
That's what he was saying.
No, I was working with Rubber because nigga, I was scared to have a baby. now.
Granddaddy was telling him you gonna have to answer for this shit.
No,
so, you know.
but eventually, like no,
That's
cause
just a karma thing. Dog.
yeah, no, not
What? How? Man,
I don't
see,
even believe
man,
that shit.
let's go.
But I'm talking about like
show. This
I'm
was a
talking
nice
about like
episode.
shit. We walking through campus and like I'm with my niggas and then this motherfucker like, hey Byron, you
I didn't take you for.
But look, she still got on that same makeup. Look, and niggas still think she fine with that same makeup.
but that was the thing. Me and my niggas felt the same way.
But yeah, I
so it
feel
wasn't no
you.
need.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I get it.
it wasn't my fine.
No,
you know
I
what I'm
got
saying? So I never ventured into that particular woman.
I feel-
Like I was more the girl that played basketball.
Yeah,
the you know what I'm saying?
You wanted to
Love it.
yeah, right. I wanted
Hey man,
that
I'm
could give
believing
you
that.
20, but was still fine as a
I'm believing
motherfucker.
all of that,
Cause all the tomboys had the best pussy. Nah.
Hey man, it was lovely to have y'all today. Goddamn it.
don't end it now,
Yeah.
goddamn it.
Spirit fingers.
Hey man, thanks for coming.
man.
Thanks for
We appreciate
thanks for coming to
y'all,
visit
man.
on another episode of Dropping Dymes.
Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves as much as
We,
we did.
This
We
conversation
over here
kind of went
sweating
left.
because
We
we-
definitely didn't stay on topic.
It,
Thanks to,
it went left, but
our
I think
guest.
it was
In the same
definitely
space.
all
It
in the
was.
same space.
The landscape.
It was there. Even if it was hanging on by a motherfucking thread, it was
Yeah,
still
it
there.
was still there.
But yeah, let us know your vetting process. Let us know what you do to vet. Like, Are you literally doing a background check on these motherfuckers? Like, I almost feel like women got to do some shit like that now at this point because niggas is getting reckless and weird out here. So, yeah, are you doing background checks? Are you
Dudes
asking
can't
friends?
do the same thing?
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
I think everybody need to check. If you know what I'm saying, but I keep a pistol, so I'm cool. And you fuck around and nigga don't.
Still need to do your background
Nigga wasn't even a whole girl.
Whoa.
When he was little. So yeah, like what's your vetting process
Welcome
like?
to Atlanta.
Listen, welcome to America.
This is America.
I think it's just
It's a
America.
song for everything.
So what's your vetting process like, man?
Yeah.
Let us know. Hit us in the comments. Brandon gonna read them. I ain't gonna say he gonna reply no more.
Yeah, we gonna get to that point where he gonna read
He gonna
them
click the
first.
he gonna click
I do
the
be
thumb
reading.
up on it. Yeah.
And I hit the like.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
that's what I'm
read it,
saying.
You just press the like button.
No, I
I know
read
how
them
that shit go.
Trust me.
So
It just happened last night.
comment-
You ain't read it this
That
morning.
must be what you do.
Comment,
I write
Okay.
words.
share,
Oh yeah, I read.
hit the like button, hit the bell.
I ain't liking shit on read.
We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate y'all. I'm Byron. That's Wallace. That's Brandon.
Wallace?
We dropping dimes.
Dropping
We
dimes.
appreciate y'all.
And
We
shout
love
out to
y'all.
our producer Luke in the background,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Asking
Shout
some
out
great
to
ass
Luke.
questions, keeping us rolling on track.
We love y'all.
All right.
This nigga said, "Oh, you want to?"
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I write.